Welcome to the Day Clean Devotion Queen podcast. Our podcast episodes breathe life into selected themes from the DDQ Meditation Journal. Hosted by our founder, Najma Thomas, we engage in heartfelt discussions with a diverse roster of inspirational Queen sisters. We explore their unique perspectives, uncover the wisdoms shaped by their journeys, and celebrate the trials and victories along the way. Together, we are creating a woe manifestation space where conversation meets examination and sparks transformation.
Hey, DD community, how y'all doing? Do y'all see where we are? We are at the Golden Verge, and I'm here with the it girl of the moment, the it artist of the moment, y'all. So this is, I'm not even sure which number this is in the series for for the emergent season, but this is the third conversation with the from the Under the Hood segment, where we are going under the hood. Okay. So we talked to the interior designer for the DDQ Journal and Day Planner. We're going to talk to the book cover designer. And we are talking with the illustrator because we've got some fabulous and updated queens. So we're going to get into it, y'all. We're going to get into it. So, you know, for those of you who have been rocking with the Day Clean Devotion Queen podcast for a while, this lovely lady to my left is not new to you. If you're watching on YouTube, you can see it. I'm sorry if you're not catching this on YouTube, because go to YouTube, okay? If you're listening on your platform, your podcast platform, go to YouTube, y'all, and get this video because it's gorgeous. But so our featured guest, Dorneisha Batson, is not new to the DDQ community. We have talked about art before. We had a matchup with your mom and Lay. Oh gosh, it's so long.
Still have to watch that one. Everyone keeps saying it's very hilarious.
It is hilarious. Jelly shoes, and I can't believe you haven't watched. Feature guest, do y'all watch your own podcast? I rewatched the podcast.
My voice, I'll be like, I sound so squeaky.
Are you serious? Does she sound squeaky, y'all? They said no. Dorneisha, I feel like we have known each other for a minute, but I feel like I'm meeting you again at a very interesting moment in your life. Like, things are popping, things are going on. So who is Dorneisha right now? Who are you even right now?
Right now, I'm actually starting to feel like myself again. Because, I don't know, the last, about 5 years? Well, yeah, about 6 years has been really rough. And I kind of like my headspace, like I've been doing things, but I haven't been feeling like my regular confident self. Like, you know, I show it because I'm going to be me regardless. But now I'm starting to feel lighter. Mm-hmm. I still got some ways to go. Yeah. But I'm feeling, you know, more like my original self, pre-kids and, you know, everything.
Yeah. So return to you kind of thing.
That's what I feel like.
So you got she's got a co-ed queen and a little king. Yes. So lots of space in between your two humans.
Yes.
What's your day clean ritual like now? Like what are your mornings like? Because baby boy's going on 4 already. Now, yes. So I know things have changed in your mornings.
Right now. Like last time we talked, I told you what I did, but right now, like I was waking up doing a meditation first thing in the morning. Haven't really been able to do it lately. You know what? I don't think I have any routine right now. I've been like put in so many different places, so many different projects at once.
Yes.
I think I just get up, I do my quick good morning, gorgeous, let's go. I say a quick little prayer to
Good morning,
myself.
gorgeous. Let's go. I
I'm
like
like,
that.
I'm brushing my teeth. You look pretty today. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Nothing but a couple seconds now to really get going.
You
Between
could put your minutes back in your morning.
because it helps me walk with the Zen in me,
Yes. Yeah.
But it's been like 2 months lately. I haven't.
That's because she's the it girl. She's on the plane to Canada and things.
Yeah, I'm having so many commissions in between the big shows and everything.
Yeah.
It's like
It's been a lot. Okay.
But when I finally get I still have my tequila set.
Okay.
So when I finally, I haven't had that in a couple weeks either. But when I finally get my day when little man is gone, then I'm like, all right, I love y'all, but I'm just going to lay in my bed and look at the ceiling. And during that moment, that's my refurbishing and just being to myself.
Yeah, your face.
And I don't even think I think about anything really at that moment. I'm just blank, like.
That's good time. You can just let your mind go.
Yes, I just need a reset. Like, don't, and like, Layla come and ask, Mom, need your opinion. I said, go ask your grandma. I can't think right now.
I turn my brain
because if I do say something right now and I'm in the mood, like, I'm off. And I don't know what color the sky is right now. So my brain is off right now. I don't want to help you solve that right now.
Yeah.
Talk to me when I'm not having my free day.
Yes.
So,
that's fair. That's more than fair.
Yeah.
That sounds beautiful. So you talked about all these commissions you got going on, the folks calling you, as well they should. But somebody called you last year.
Yeah.
It was me, y'all. It was me.
A very exciting one that I couldn't say no about. I never say that.
I'm so glad you didn't. I know you did. And I'm so glad I know you now, because when you blow up and your commissions are outside of my immediate financial reach, I'm going to be glad that I knew you then. So I want you to go back to when I first came to you and I essentially said, look, I need 15 original illustrations for the new Day Clean Devotion Queen Journal and Planner. What was your first thought?
Okay, so when you first came to me about it, it was soon as we finished Mayflower.
That's right.
And so I was like, oh, okay, we just got these bases done. I'm like, well, which way? He's like, no, do your thing. And I was like, okay. Am I supposed to do my thing like a book illustrator? Or am I supposed to do Dorneisha thing? So, and then, during that period, I had just lost my nephew. And then right when your deadline was, and I lost my grandma, which I'm sure the other podcasts, I always talk about my grandma.
Yeah.
So it was just like, okay, well, I'm going to flip to an illustrator. And then he was like, hey, nice, but not exactly what I'm looking for. And I was like, okay. And I sat there and I stood with it. Because, nobody really liked rejections, even though you didn't reject me.
I did not. It was time. I was like, this
but
is
I was like, I
want what I want.
I couldn't flip my mind to be free at them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It was a tough
But with the basis, I was able to, because I was like, I just, you like, no, I like how you do that. I'm like, okay, I just go blind and just do my thing.
Yeah.
But for a book, I was thinking like, she wants me to be more precise. And I was like, oh. I don't know how to be precise. That's when you first sent in, you had the whole list. This is what I wanted. I was like, oh.
I was very prescriptive.
Yes. I was like, okay, check. Do I have this? Check.
That's hard for an artist.
Yeah.
Like, how did you take my words and ideas and energy and turn them into these images you created in your own voice? Like, how?
Once we did the second round?
Yes.
Second round, I was like, oh, when you kept saying, I think, can we just take the bases and you scan them for me? I was like, oh, I got it now. Like, you want my free, like, not primitive, but like my more, not even just abstract. My bases to people are not as precise, they're like, it's more of a freedom with it because the way the paint moves on glass is a different way that the paint moves on canvas or even with like I use like watercolor and stuff in the first round. And when you said that, I was like, no.
It clicked.
He was like, can we do it? I was like, no, I got it. Let me hit up Mr. Hank. And so I called him saying, I was like, she wants my vases on glass. Can you cut me some glass? And he was like, oh, I have it for you in a couple hours. Cut me a stack of glasses. I was like, and you still was like, do you know what I'm saying? I was like, leave me alone. I
got it now. I got it.
And then my mom still was like, are you gonna be able to do it? I was like, no. Once she said, can you put the vases, can we scan? I was like, I got it. It's a different field painting on glass.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I got it. I'm gonna paint on the glass. I'm not gonna worry about it reversing. I'm just gonna paint it just like I do.
Yeah.
And bake them. So then they, good. And once you said that, I was like, okay, I got this.
You had to get.
And then with us having the more time, I was
Yes.
able to do like 3. Well, one time I did like 8.
Yeah, one sitting.
Yes,
Not
because I was on the roll.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, and that was able to like help me
Yes.
to be able to get it. Like, okay,
Yeah.
yeah, I was thinking I had to do a whole different Dorneisha.
No, it's just a different medium. Was there like one of these where you ultimately created something and then it looked completely different from what you first imagined? Like when you read the description that I wrote for this month, because that's what we have. Like every month, there's a new queen to introduce the month. So, and then of course, because Dorneisha's extra, I got extra. No, it's not 15 months in a year, y'all. But like, did you start off with one and think in your mind, this is how it's gonna look, and by the time she came out on the glass, it was a different look?
I would say the cover. The one where, because, okay, I did the 12 months, and then you wanted me to do the cover, an index, and the back
I
cover.
think the back cover, something on the inside, and the front cover.
And so I was like, those need extra care.
Mhm.
And so remember I told you, I was like, I got 3 more to do,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna take my time with it.
Yeah.
And so I did the cover last because it still was like, I needed her to be a little more special, but I don't know how to make her special. So then I was like, okay, I gotta put the right music on for this. And I think I listened to Duran Bernard. Bloom. Yeah, I put Bloom.
Okay.
So I was like,
So
oh,
that matches.
uh-huh.
That
Yeah.
matches.
Yeah.
Y'all, when you see the cover, you will know exactly why that makes so much sense.
And then I thought about you, but I already made a couple that end up coming looking like you, like subconsciously. I was like, okay, I paid you.
I think on November and June and July, at least.
And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna try not to make it look like Najma again, but I thought about us sitting by the water, even, when we be doing the shows by the water. And I was like, I think I want her doing it by the water, because you wanted to pin like her pondering.
Yes. Yeah.
I think that would be perfect. Her pondering, like sitting in a flower field
Mhm.
with her pen, sketching, kind of like reminiscent of you and what you call a co-ed queen.
Co-ed,
Yes.
yes,
That's
yes.
y'all, y'all
You like the
vibe.
field of flowers.
Yes.
You
So-
do like to contemplate it in the field of flowers. But who wouldn't love to contemplate in the
That's very
field of
true.
flowers?
But I'm scary, I'm with the bugs. So that'd be y'all thing. That's why I said you and the
I
co-ed
do
queen.
love that. Yeah.
All in y'all conversation. So I want to get that vibe. So that was the ones I did. I was like, I think I'm gonna have to do this a couple times.
Okay.
But once I actually put it down on glass, I was like,
There she is.
I was back to my little place.
There she is.
Yeah.
There she is, and she's gorgeous. So I can't answer this question. I'm gonna see if you can answer this question.
Okay.
Do you have a favorite out of the 15? A favorite queen from this series?
I think I really dig the girl in the fucking chair
Oh, that's July. Is that July? Yes.
with the peacock chair.
Yes. She
Yeah,
looks-
the
Well-
perfect, like, what's up, like,
She's-
yeah.
But she's still on the throne.
Yeah.
Like she's relaxed,
Mhm.
but she is also alert.
Yes.
I like her.
Yeah,
too.
I think she may be.
Mm.
I remember growing up, my aunts and them had chairs like that, and as a little kid, and they also had those like flowers with the little cone things. You know how back in the 80s, they used to have those round ones with the holes.
Oh yes,
All
yes.
our aunties had
Yes.
that. I remember just sitting
The
there.
rich aunties.
Yes.
The rich aunties.
Just sitting in their peacock chair next to that, just being like, just reminiscing, like thinking. I don't know what a 5 and 6 year old had to think about. But like it made me think of that, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got that vibe. She's relaxed.
Yes.
She is not being bothered.
Legs
She
just
is
kicked up,
kicked up.
anklet.
Mhm.
That's how I know the road. But I'm getting back there. You know,
Okay.
kind of little anklet, my little bells, like people to hear me coming. But yeah, so it's have a little anklet with the
I'm
bell.
coming over here.
It's like I hear her, she go, yeah.
Yes, Dorneisha.
So like that whole vibe.
Wow. Okay. So let's talk about the collaboration here. So how do you listen when you get these commissions? Or you're collaborating with someone else to put together a display? How do you listen to a client's vision without allowing the client's vision to overwhelm your creative instincts?
That's coming with practice.
Okay.
So now, okay, you know me when I was still really fresh and getting started. But now when I meet people and they have like a lot of specifications that they need, I'm like, I tell them straight up, that's not really gonna be me. I said the way I work is you really don't, if you commission me to do something, you really don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, you know, even when you told me, like, remember the mermaid piece?
Yes.
And I was like, okay, well, send me some ideas of what you're thinking about. And I'm like, okay, you're not gonna know which one I pick because I needed to speak to me. And so that's the same thing with everything you did. And then people come and they want certain things. I'm like, I'm not that kind of artist. Like, I won't be proud of it if it has so much of your voice in it. So like right now I'm supposed to be painting a wedding dress, well, like the skirt of a wedding dress, and of my cousin's dad. And I'm like, okay, just send me like 10, 12 pictures. When one of the pictures speak to me, that's what's going to go on there. Because the way I work, the way my mind is wired, because then I get upset and I'm like, I don't really want to do it. Like, you know,
Right.
It got to be something that I feel, and I need the client to understand. I'm basically an abstract artist at heart. If you're looking for something that's going to look like a photographer,
That's
wrong
not
artist.
That's wrong artist.
Because I paint with feeling, I'm an
Yeah.
expressionist, so it's going to be more. You'll be able to recognize whoever, but that emotion and the spirit that I get from it, that's what you're going to get.
An expressionist.
Yes.
That's a perfect way. Now, is that like a formal art? I'm not an artist.
Yes,
I'm not like an artist. I'm not an art major or anything. I'm sure someone covered it in one of my classes and I probably zoned out. But that's such a great way to describe the way that you do your work.
Yes.
Because you're getting beautiful.
Yeah. And that's the same thing, even with like working on stuff. Like I tell people, I'm not an artist that can work on one thing for like a year. You know, you have those artists who work for like a year, 2 years. No, when the emotion is gone, this piece is finished. And then if I have to return to it because I'm not done, I'm in a whole nother pain again because I don't feel that emotion anymore.
There you go. And that's expressionism.
Yes.
Or an expressionist.
Yes.
Love that. Okay. So you talked a little bit about that, like this question, what does trust give an artist permission to do? Because it sounds like, at least for me, I'm like, I like what I have gotten from you before, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm saying, yeah, this is what I think I want for these queens, but I'm trusting you to like deliver me your thing, like put your thing on it. But tell me, like, what is the importance of trust between you and a client or someone you're collaborating on to deliver a piece?
It's super important. Because as we know, I've had a failed, well, not really failed commission, but miscommunication.
Yeah.
And you got to be able to trust me, otherwise, you know, and I have to be able to trust you to actually know what type of work I create. Because some people like, well, you know, I seen this artist. I'm not that artist. I can't be that artist.
I don't want to be that.
Yeah, I don't want to be the artist. Have you seen my work? Because, and I'm like, have you seen, I have certain people like, well, I want this. I'm like, okay, well, have you seen my watercolors? Because I can get this kind of feel with that. Have you seen my pastels? I can get this feel with that. Here's how my acrylics look. Like I tell, because regardless, you can see my hand in it all, but each medium gives a different feel.
It really
different
does.
results you can get from a different medium. And so I'm like, have you seen this? So I'm like, well, this is what I make in this medium. This is what I make in, and they're like, oh, okay. I'm like, now, if you want me to do this and you sure you like my style, then trust me to deliver it. You know what I'm saying? So trust is majorly important because as we know, I've been,
miscommunication.
That's
not
right.
treated fairly in a client artist relationship. And that matters.
It matters because it's a waste of wastes your time.
Everybody.
And then even besides that, it just throws your energy off when that happens. So.
Yeah, because you're putting so much of yourself into the work.
Yeah,
I think that's what a lot of people who don't collect, and I was not always an art collector. Y'all just like
so that way.
First of all, I look at other art and think, why is that? Why do y'all think that's great? Because that's not great. And then I would look at art that I wanted. It was just so far out of my financial reach. It just wasn't something I could do. But then I came home and started getting little pieces. I'm like, I am an art collector.
Yes.
Okay, look at me. But the thing is, the energy that you put in as an artist comes out when I am looking at the piece in the house. That energy, you have transferred energy. This is this energy exchange.
Yeah.
And so I can understand when you say you're talking about it's not just wasting the time or the materials or the money. It's I have put a certain amount of myself into this work.
Yes.
And that's why it costs, y'all. Like that's why it costs.
Yeah.
So prepare yourselves to pay for original art, especially in this age of AI. No shade to AI at all, no shade to it. But when people out here creating original work,
and no matter what, a computer can put that heart and love into it. Like when I tell you, I'm like, okay, before you see what I did for you, I put my love and everything in it. So I hope you see it. And I hope you like it. He's like, oh, I did it. You know what I'm saying?
No.
So I don't do anything half-hearted.
Yeah.
And I put my all into it. You know what I'm saying? So
well, it shows in every last one of these illustrations. I think I know I'm biased and selfish. I do think this is probably some of your best work. I think this series is some of your best work. So, okay. Let me ask this question. You're painting, you're illustrating, you're designing. You're a fashion designer. You work with a lot of unexpected materials, and you seem to do it well across these mediums. So, how do you resist being defined by a particular medium or particular style? Like, how do you resist being pigeonholed? Like, you're this kind of artist or you're that kind of artist. How do you how have you done that?
I don't know, besides telling people that I work by emotion. That is this word for the day. I'm an expressionist, emotional artist. So one day I'll sit there like this. Just yesterday I was talking to my brothers in the kitchen and I said, I want to sculpt. I think I want to get a hunk of wood. I want to try my hand to that. They're like, you can do it. I'm like, yeah, I think that's my next thing. Like, I don't know. I get bored. Well, no, I never really get bored for real because my mind is always working and creating things. But I'm like, I want to try this. And I don't know. I just love working with my hands, and I don't want to just do one thing. Like originally, when I started painting for therapy, it was all abstract, pure abstract. Because I was like, okay, I don't want my clients to just be one race. Like I wanted to speak to everyone. And so then as time progressed, I was like, I don't care if it only speaks to one person. Like it kind of was like, I want to tell the story of me growing up. Remember when I was like, growing up in our period, the 80s and all that, it was so many good stories and so many things we missed. So I said, I want to start painting that. And even mixed in with there is still other elements, but it's whatever I feel like doing, I just do, you know?
And that's the freedom. That is freedom.
I mean, I don't know. I've never really liked to just be pigeonholed into one thing. I'm like, why can't I do this? Well, why can't I make that? So why can't I? Who says I can't? You know?
But that takes courage because you got to make a living.
Yeah.
you know,
And then like, you see me real down, like money is new.
Yeah.
But like, it always shows up. Right when it's supposed to, it comes. So
Yeah.
I just say money comes. I'm gonna do what I love.
I love that. Look, that's a gem. Money comes, do what you love. Okay, so this last couple of like last year and this year, really, you made a splash with the Create project.
Yes.
Okay, so and for those of you who may not know, they're the QueenSiS, Chiefess of the Dorneisha Nation, extracted this color Create,
Yes.
and it's really reclaiming wasted materials, basically garbage.
Yes.
Waste all over, especially in our waterways,
Mhm.
and then crafting something beautiful out of that.
Yes.
And you have really been celebrated for doing amazing work with that.
Yes.
So I want to ask you, how has working with discarded and reclaimed materials, what has that awakened in you?
It's awakened like a lot because like I told Queen Platinum, like, yes, I won quite a bit, but I never did anything like this before. So like, some people look at you like, this is what she did. No, I was just being like figuring things out and trying something new just like everyone else. So like even sculptures, like I've done a little bit of sculptures before, but the stuff like when we first did the cleanup together for the first competition, I was like, I don't know what I want to do. Don't want to do that. And like I pray and I was like, show me something. I want to make something. I want to make a masterpiece. Show me what to do. And that's when the giant cube came out. And for a whole year, I struggled with that, trying to figure out how to get plastic to stick to plastic. And then like while doing that project, then it came like, oh, I want to try cans next time. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the cans, but I want to do cans. Yeah. And you know, like it's opened up a passion for like installation art and like grand sculptures. Like,
yes.
So then I'm like, what else can I do?
And both your pieces were grand.
Yeah.
I mean, just overwhelmingly. No.
Yes, like in your face.
Yes. Yeah. The other thing about your work is it's bold. It's always bold and colorful. Like it's always like the chair. I'm like, do you ever see this yellow chair? This golden chair. Oh my goodness! Hold on, we gotta get more. We gotta get more of this chair. Just so it's always been bold and colorful. What do you think you want your art to say in the season? Like beyond just hey, and it's popping, it's in your face. What are you feeling like you want your art to say where you are now?
It's still kind of the same. I still want my art to give people joy because I feel like it's so much down stuff in the world, and I feel like I don't know. Even no matter what the subject matter is, just look at it and just feel happy. Like give you peace and joy. Mm-hmm. And so it's still on the same path. Like that's what I want people to get from it. Like. Just makes you happy, like just sitting there, you can have a down day and you just look, you're like, oh, girls, no much. Like, I remember that.
And you get that good energy coming from it.
And even like the way I do my colors, I really love color berries and I still do. But I think about what mood do I want to project through there. So I put the combinations together to give off a certain mood. Of course, yellow's cherry, like, yeah, I just want you to, no matter what, even when I be doing the painting, it's my therapy. Mm-hmm. You can still feel that a lot of people like, what were you going through when you was doing this? And I was like, man, I was stressed. Like, you're like, I can feel that, but it still makes me happy. Like, I want you to feel like no matter where your darkness or whatever you're going through, look at this painting and just see like, no matter what, it's still brightness and light at the end of the tunnel.
Oh, that's good.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I do know what you're saying. Mm-hmm. I consume my art daily. I've started doing 15 minutes of yoga in the morning, and I've got my arms up over the wall, and it's just I'm getting good energy.
Low-key stuff, like the new series that I, did at Mayflower.
Yes.
As the world turns, it's a cycle. Mm-hmm. I don't know however long we got to play this game. In circles around. Goodness, happiness, me down. But it's always a happiness at the end of it. And I don't want, some people get to that place and they think you never want to get out of that. and darkness or whatever, but it's always, and the sun always shines. Like even before my drama coming back from Canada yesterday, a rainbow was there in a total complete circle.
My goodness.
When I left Happy Valley, a round, perfect rainbow. I just sat there looking at it like, this is just so gorgeous.
And what a perfect place for you to be, Happy Valley.
Drama started. But I guess the rainbows reminded me, as the road turns, you're gonna make it through this.
That's fine.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. So let's talk about where we are right now. This is good. You're talking about, this good energy, this good vibes, no matter what. And it's chaos, okay?
Yes.
But we're not studying that because
No.
we are here at the Golden Verge Art Collective. This is a major emergence moment for you, man. You have been talking about your gallery for a while, and you have full manifested it into being.
And it's still scary.
But that's it. We got to do it scared, right? We got to do it
That's
scared.
what I was like, is it time? Like, can I do it?
Yes.
And I'm still like, we're in 2 months in now, and I'm still like, should I have done this?
Yeah. Tell me why you did it. What does having a physical home for your art make possible that you've been imagining for a while?
I would imagine it really being able to give back more to the community. Like it's in my blood. My grandparents, both sides, they all did stuff. And I'm like, being at home is good, but I can't really meet as many people at home. And being here, I want to start doing the mentorship I've been talking to you about. I want to actually hold classes and have our little girls kiki.
Yeah.
I want to do more stuff.
And mimosas coming up, y'all.
Yeah, I want to do more stuff when I actually can. And on my own terms, because I've, partnered with a lot of people before, and it never pulls off. It's always like, I want to start teaching classes. Oh, yeah, that'll be great here. And like, what? I never teach any classes,
Yeah.
So I always playing by my own rules.
Yeah.
So having my own spot is my own rules.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if I want to have y'all can use the shop to do stuff, you can, because you know what? I pay the rent. It's my shop. With me and Mr. Hank.
Hey.
But
that's good.
But I like that more freedom.
Yes.
I've always wanted that freedom.
Yeah, and then bringing in the community, that's beautiful.
Yeah,
we have talked about that a while, and wanting to do those things. So now,
without having to ask permission.
Yeah. Oh, it's an incredible space too. What do you want when people walk through the door? I know what I felt when I walked the door. What do you want somebody to feel when they walk into this space?
I feel like wow, okay, but kind of like the people just said.
Yes, our visitors from France.
But I don't want people to be afraid to come in though. Because I know there's a lot of people like, well, can I come in? Yes, come in. But you have the same joy and chill vibes, no rules. Because even the way we put the art up, and we're going to start. I told Mr. Hank, I was like, we should just fill the walls. It's not a gallery; it's an art collective. Right now, it's a studio. Somebody who's help we can't have paintings from ceiling to floor.
I'm glad you said that, because I feel like when that couple came in, they may have felt like, well, is it a gallery? Can we? And the gallery does give you that feel.
It has to be more
hands off.
Yes.
Very quiet. Don't ask questions or anything.
Yes.
But the collective, it's like we're here. It's communal.
That's why I put the chair. I was like, no, when I get a spot, I want chairs. I want people to come sit back and lounge. Let's talk, laugh.
Yes.
Share each other's creativity.
Yeah.
It's no rules. I never been a person who really like rules. I mean,
no rules.
And it's so weird because, with my degree in business management,
that's a lot of
rules. Nothing but rules. Even with fashion, is a lot of rules. But even now, I've been turning my mind with fashion to be like, why does there have to be all these rules? You know what? I don't care. I'm not measuring anything. If the way it fit on the body, I don't know if it's a size 8, 10, 12, whatever.
I love that though, because I really think that's the way it should be. I understand with fast fashion, we have to be able to say 8 is it, but 8 ain't even an 8 anymore. I don't even know what the size is.
No, they're
just making it up as
but
they go along.
Been creating clothes, even these pants and everything.
These pants are
I haven't even been using a pattern. They grabbing some jeans. I'm like, oh, them jeans fit you good. Bet. I've been laying it on the floor. I'm like, I think I want to add this much more material. I've been measuring the thing. I love that. Like, I've been tired of fools.
Good.
And I think that's probably the new awakening, Dorneisha. Is just like, why do I have to play by so many rules? It stresses me out. If it looked good, it's right.
No rules rule. We love that.
And so, yeah. Respect. So that's what, we're going for. And Mr. Hank wants it to be different than his shop downtown.
Yes.
So we just want to do what we do. And we want people to come in, just relax and take in a moment. If you feel like getting up, seeing some art, see, you want to buy something, thank you. And like, enjoy each other.
Yeah, that's a good vibe. Okay, last couple of questions. Is there a medium you haven't tried yet that's calling your name? I mean, whatever you've done, you want to do the wood. You're gonna be a
I've done
sculptor.
the wood burning.
Okay.
But I want to do carving, like get the tools.
Okay. Look out for those carvings. And last but not least, how can the DDQ community follow you, visit, collect, commission, support your work? Drop the details for the people.
Okay. You can find me on Instagram at JustDorneisha, JustDorneisha.com, Facebook, Just Dorneisha. Everything is Just Dorneisha.
It's just Dorneisha.
So if you do all that, even Gmail, Just Dorneisha, you'll be able to find me.
Made it easy for the people.
Yes.
Just Dorneisha. And to make it even easier, y'all, we're going to put the links at the end of the podcast. And you just scroll on down and get that information. If you're on St. Helena, come by the Golden Verge Art Collective. It's just a lovely space. And for those of you in the community, we are going to host our 2027 DDQ book launch here in September. So you don't want to miss that. And if you're looking for the DDQ family, the DDQ community, as we lovingly say, check us out at mydayclean.com. Day Clean Devotion Queen on Instagram. We're also on YouTube and Substack if you want our monthly e-newsletter. So Dorneisha, this has been a pleasure and an honor. Thank you so much
for having me again.
Thank you for the care that you put into those illustrations. I think I can't wait for these books to come off the printer.
Yes, me too.
I cannot wait.
Illustrator book.
Oh my goodness, so we're making history.
Yes.
We're making history. Folks, thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of the Day Clean Devotion Queen podcast. I know you felt the joy and the excitement coming over. Don't keep it all to yourselves, sis, QueenSiS. Share it. Sharing is caring. I hope the rest of your week is everything that it needs to be. And until next time, peace.
Bye.